Hey everyone! Welcome back to Easy English A2. I'm Jessa.
And I'm Sully. Good to see you again, everyone.
Last time, we talked about two tricky words, say and tell. A lot of learners mix them up all the time.
If you missed that episode, go find it on our channel. It's a really useful one, honestly.
Say and tell look similar, but they work differently. We explained everything with clear examples.
Today is different, though. We're not teaching any rules today. No cheat sheet, no quiz, no homework.
We just want to talk, like two friends at a coffee shop.
Exactly. Today's topic is work, jobs, what people actually do all day.
Sit back, relax, and let's talk.
So, Jessa, where should we start?
Actually, I have a story for you. Last week, I had lunch with my old friend Maria. She works at the city library.
A library? That sounds calm and quiet. I always picture a library as a very peaceful place.
That's exactly what I thought too. But her real day is not quiet at all.
Really? Why not?
Well, in the morning, she helps people find books. Some people can't find anything on their own, so she walks around the shelves with them, again and again.
Okay, that part still sounds fairly calm to me.
Right, it is calm. But then at 11 o'clock, she runs a story time for small children.
Story time? Like reading a book out loud?
Yes, but imagine 20 small kids in one small room. They all talk at the same time. They all want different books.
Oh no, that doesn't sound calm anymore. That sounds like chaos.
It really is chaos, apparently. And right after that, she helps older people with computers.
With computers? In a library?
Yes, some older visitors have never used a computer before. She has to explain everything, step by step, very slowly.
Wow, so she teaches people too, not just books. That's not what I imagined for a librarian.
Me neither, honestly. She said the hardest part isn't the books at all. It's explaining technology to people who feel nervous about it.
I never thought about that side of the job.
I always imagined a librarian just sitting quietly behind a desk, reading a book. But Maria's day is full of small problems. One problem comes right after another, all day long.
What kind of problems?
Well, a printer breaks. A child suddenly cries. An old man forgets his password again.
Huh, that's actually really funny when you say it like that. A library sounds more stressful than my whole office.
What about your friend? You mentioned earlier you had a story too.
Oh, right, yes. My friend Tom works at a big warehouse near the airport.
What does he do there exactly? I've never really understood what people do in a warehouse.
He's a picker. His job is to find products on the shelves. Then he puts them in boxes for delivery as fast as possible.
That sounds like a lot of walking.
You have no idea. He told me he walks almost 15 kilometers every single shift.
15 kilometers? In one day? That's more than my entire weekend.
In one shift, yes. And he starts at 5 in the morning. So he actually wakes up at 4.
4 in the morning? I would never survive that. Not even for 1 week.
He said the first hour is the hardest part. His brain is still half asleep. But his legs already have to move fast.
How does he even know where everything is? A warehouse must be absolutely huge.
He has a small device on his arm. It shows him exactly where to go. It also shows him what to pick up next.
Oh, so it's a little bit like a video game, with a map and instructions.
He actually said the same thing to me. He said some days feel like a fun game. Other days feel really hard, almost impossible.
What makes a bad day for him then?
when a product is in the wrong place on the shelf. Then he has to search everywhere for it, and he gets slow and confused after that.
Oh, that does sound frustrating. All that walking and still no result.
It really is frustrating. But he also said something interesting to me. He said the job is boring for the mind, but it's very good for the body.
What do you mean?
He's much stronger now than before, but his brain feels a little empty by the end of the shift.
That's a nice way to look at it, actually. My friend Maria said something quite similar to me.
What did she say?
She said her job is tiring for the mind. There are so many questions and problems, but she never feels bored, not even for a minute.
Two completely different jobs. But both of them are more tiring than people think from the outside. By the way, how did Maria even get that job? Did she study something specific for it?
Actually, yes, she studied literature at university. But she never planned to work at a library at first.
Really? What was her original plan?
She wanted to become a teacher, but there were no teaching jobs in our city that year.
So the library job was more of a surprise for her.
Yes, kind of. A friend told her about an open position. She just applied for it. That was almost 8 years ago now.
8 years is a long time. Does she still enjoy it after all this time?
She says the routine changes every single day, so she never really gets tired of it. Every day brings a new small problem.
That makes sense. My friend Tom's story is completely different, though.
How did he end up at the warehouse?
He actually needed money very quickly. He lost his previous job during a difficult time for his company.
Oh, that sounds stressful.
It was stressful, for a while. But the warehouse was hiring immediately, and the training only took 2 days.
2 days? That's really fast for a new job.
Yeah, they just showed him how to use the little device. Then he started working right away on his very first week.
Does he plan to stay there long term? Or is it more of a temporary job for him?
He's not sure yet, honestly. He said the money is good, but his body needs a break after a year or two of this pace.
That's understandable. Not every job can last forever, I suppose.
Exactly. From the outside, a library looks peaceful, and a warehouse looks simple and easy.
But both jobs are hard, just in their own different way.
I think that's true for a lot of jobs, honestly. We only ever see the easy part from the outside.
Can I ask you something? Which job would you choose, the library or the warehouse?
Good question. I think I would choose the library, actually.
Really? Even with 20 loud kids?
Even with that, I don't think my body could survive 15 kilometers every single morning.
Okay, I understand that. I think I would actually choose the warehouse.
Seriously? Why?
I like moving around. Sitting still all day makes me feel more tired than walking does.
That's funny. We chose completely opposite jobs.
I guess everyone's perfect job is different. That's a good point to remember. Okay, before we finish, let's talk about next time.
In our next episode, we're going back to a language topic. We'll explain the difference between arrive at and arrive to.
A lot of learners get that one wrong, every single time. So definitely don't miss it.
Now, before we say goodbye, we have a question for you.
Tell us in the comments, what does your friend or your family member do for work? We would genuinely love to read your answers.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe. Then you won't miss any future episodes.
And if you'd like to support the channel, there's a link right in the description. Every little bit really helps us.
Thanks so much for spending this time with us today, everyone.
See you next time, right here on Easy English A2.
Bye for now, everyone.
Bye!